we're going to take a look at algebraic expressions vocabulary. The following is an algebraic expression, 2x plus 5. This is comprised of a coefficient, which is the 2. A coefficient is a number being multiplied by a variable. The variable in this example is x, which is a letter representing an unknown value. There is also a constant. The constant in this example is 5. A constant is a plain number. This expression is comprised of two terms, 2x and 5. A term is a piece or a part of an expression. Non-constant terms have factors. Factors are constants or variables that go into the term. The two examples on this screen include 10x squared, which have factors of 10 and x squared. The second example is 4x to the 5th. It has factors of 4 and x to the 5th. When translating expressions from verbal to algebraic, or algebraic to verbal, it is important to understand what words indicate what operations. I will move the following to match the type of operation with the term. As you can see, addition includes terms such as increase, sum, plus, more than, and greater than. Subtraction includes words such as decrease, less than, and minus. Multiplication includes terms such as multiplied by, product, and times. Division include words such as quotient and divided by. Parentheses phrases are phrases that indicate the use of a parentheses. These include times the sum. As you can see, the example here is 5 times the sum of a number and 9. The phrase times the sum keeps the inside pieces of the parentheses together. In this case, the x and the 9 are kept together by the parentheses. The second phrase is times the difference. 3 times the difference of a number and 7. Notice that a number, in this case x, and 7 are kept together by the parentheses. There are also turnaround phrases. The first is less than. When you read 8 less than a number, remember that the 8 must come at the end, as it is a turnaround phrase. What you say first is actually written last. The second turnaround phrase is subtracted from. 10 subtracted from a number. Notice the 10 comes after the variable. The next item we'll look at is simplifying expressions. Sometimes algebraic expressions must be simplified using the distributive property, which is repeated multiplication, where you have to distribute the number on the outside of the parentheses. The example here, 3 times the quantity of 2x squared minus 5 plus 4x squared, is going to require us to multiply 3 by the inside terms of the parentheses. I will also bring down 4x squared. The second step of simplifying is to look to see if there's any terms that are like terms. If there are like terms, meaning they have the same variable and same exponent, they can be combined. In this example, 6x squared and 4x squared can be combined. Since minus 15 did not have any like terms, I simply brought it down. My final answer is 10x squared minus 15. We will now take a look at a few examples and put some of the lesson notes together. The first example is 10x squared plus 6x minus 4. I am first going to simplify. Notice that there are no parenthesis sets, therefore no distributive property. There are also no like terms, so this expression cannot be further simplified. The terms of this expression are the following. (10x squared, 6x, and negative 4). The constant term is negative 4. The non-constant terms are 10x squared and 6x. The coefficients include 10 and 6. The factors for 10x squared include 10 and x squared, and the factors for 6x include 6 and x. I will do the following steps with the next example. First, I will start by simplifying the expression. There is no parentheses sets, therefore we will not use the distributive property. There are like terms to be combined. In this case, both 5x squared and 3x squared have the same variable and same exponent, therefore they can be combined to give us 8x squared. Negative 10x and positive 8 do not have any like terms, so we bring them down. Our simplified expression is 8x squared minus 10x plus 8. The terms of this expression are the following. There are 3 terms in this expression. Remember, the phrase term means piece or part. The constant term in this example is the 8, that is at the end of the expression. The non-constant terms in this example are 8x squared and negative 10x. The coefficients for the non-constant terms include 8 and negative 10. The factors for 8x squared include 8 and x squared. And the factors for negative 10x include negative 10 and x. Notice this third example does have a term sitting outside of a set of parentheses. The 2 needs to be distributed into the parentheses as our very first step. Remember, to distribute means to multiply. 2 times x squared is 2x squared. 2 times 5x is 10x, and 2 times negative 4 is negative 8. Bring down the 9x. Look for any like terms in the expression. Notice 2x squared does not have any like terms, so bring it down. 10x does have a like term because it matches variable and exponent with 9x. Negative 8 does not have any like terms, so we simply bring it down. Our simplified expression is 2x squared plus 19x minus 8. The terms of this expression are the following. The constant term in this example is negative 8. The non-constant terms in this example are 2x squared and 19x. The coefficients of these non-constant terms are 2 and 19. The factors for 2x squared include 2 and x squared, and the factors for 19x include 19 and x.